Ever since I started working remotely full-time, I've lived a life I never thought possible, traveling across continents while building my career as a product designer. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Abby Young. I'm a senior product designer and digital nomad currently based in Hong Kong. A few years ago, I started working full-time online and eventually became a digital nomad. And at one point, I spent an entire year hopping across 12 different countries, working from places like Bali, Spain, Turkey, and Thailand. And over time, people have started asking me, how do you do it? What's it actually like to be working full-time while on the road? So in today's video, I want to share the real experience, not just the dreamy Instagram version, but the truth behind the scenes, the inspiration, the isolation, the burnout, the unexpected lessons I've picked up along the way. Well, Hong Kong is actually looking gorgeous today. Let me quickly show you guys before I jump into today's topic. Okay, let's start with the upsides, the beauty of it. Living abroad has really helped me grow, especially mentally and creatively. As a designer, being immersed in different cultures has been such a huge resource of inspiration. I spent time in places like southern Spain, Georgia, southern Italy, and I was constantly in awe of the architecture, the colors, and the rhythm of life. It's like I can literally feel my creativity is expanding. It also helped to fuel my side passion, photography. Some of my best work came out of deep focus sessions in Phuket, Dubai, and other corners of the world. When it works, remote life feels like magic. But here's the truth. That being said, it's not always dreamy. I was solo traveling 99% of the time. And while that may sound exciting and independent to you, it also gets really lonely. Most of my friends in Hong Kong had traditional on-site jobs, so I usually would just end up going places alone, simply because I didn't want to wait around for someone to come with me. And constantly switching locations is exhausting. Every time I came back to Hong Kong after weeks or months abroad, I collapsed into bed and need nearly 2 weeks to recover. Coming back from Europe, the jet lag was so brutal, I could barely wake up in the mornings. And then there was the FOMO. Most of my team was based in another country, so they'd often have in-person meetups, team dinners, or important discussions that I just couldn't be part of. Not being physically there made me feel left out, not just socially but professionally too. Over time, I started to feel disconnected from my team and even from my own career goals. That part was really tough. And here's what I do differently. First, stay longer in each place if you are working full-time while traveling. 1 week in a city simply isn't enough. Staying 2 or 3 weeks allows you to settle into a rhythm, explore the local scene, and start building real connections with like-minded people. Joining digital nomad or expat communities also helps ease the isolation and sometimes leads to exciting collaboration or freelance opportunities. The bonus is that longer stays often come with discounted accommodation rates too. Check out Airbnb. Second, travel with intention. Now I only choose destinations with a clear reason. Maybe I'm drawn to the culture, the food, or there's a specific landmark I want to see. In the past, I visited places just because others recommended them, and I ended up feeling bored and disconnected. So now I really take the time to do deeper research, look up local events and see what kind of creative or professional scene exists, and try to connect with people who share similar interests. I no longer travel just out of boredom or restlessness. Third one is be mentally prepared for temporary connections. When you are constantly on the move, it's very difficult to form stable long-term relationships. Most of the people you meet on the road are also just passing through, some staying only a couple of weeks, and while you can make meaningful connections for sure, they are rare. I feel lucky enough to still be in touch with a few amazing people I met on the road, but they are really like the exception. So I'd say be intentional about the people you spend time with. When I lived in Bali for nearly half a year, I met people who were only there for 2 weeks. Constantly saying goodbye and reintroducing myself to new people became emotionally exhausting. So it's very important to be realistic about the social aspect of this lifestyle too. So that's my honest take on the digital nomad lifestyle, the freedom, solitude, the inspiration, and the struggles. If you're thinking about trying remote work or considering the digital nomad lifestyle, drop your questions in the comments. I'd love to chat. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more real stories on remote work, product design, and life in Hong Kong. I'll see you in the next one.